Welcome back, guys. We have an incredible job that we're going to be showcasing for you today. Our customer requested to do a custom drop on this truck, and he has 28-inch wheels. Believe it or not, we're going to be doing a 914 drop on this truck with 28-inch wheels. You heard correct. We're going to do 9 inches up front, 14 inches in the rear on 28-inch wheels. The truck is currently dropped right now. I believe it's a 3.6, maybe 4.6. All that information will be provided to you shortly here. It's really not relevant since all the suspension is going to be custom from front to back. So let's go ahead and showcase what we have going on right now. Okay, for the back, we have a flip kit by DJM, as you can see there, and also some nitro drop shocks by Billet. So no notch, no nothing. So this truck is pretty much ready for us to do what we need to do. It's still currently on leaf springs, and it has a little bit of rubbing up top. And there you go, on the fender liner. And that's going to all be removed by us installing new tubs, new tub work with Dimple dies, and some really neat stuff with the coilover kit. So this is just the drop kit for the back as of right now. For the front, we have a couple of things that need to be replaced, or that are going to be replaced. It's going to be the control arms, spindles, springs, struts, and some strut relocators to achieve the 9-inch drop. Now, the customer, like I mentioned, already has a drop. I believe it was a 5-inch drop. And here we have the 3-inch control arms by DJM there, also combined with the 2-inch spindles, which are there. Now, because of the drop that we're going to be doing, we're going to have to remove the firewall, or if I should say do a firewall job, which is there. And all this section here has to be replaced. That entire plate has to be replaced. As you see, it's already rubbing, has a couple of rubbing marks there. And when we do our new firewall, the firewall will actually allow it to be pushed back. It's going to be pushed back, so now you have more clearance for the wheel to be able to turn left and right without having any problems of rubbing with the firewall. So this is the progress so far. It's just factory up on our list. I want to mention to you guys that we didn't have as many videos as I would have liked to go into full detail of this installation. We do have several videos of the build throughout the process, as we have other builds going at the same time that we're going to go ahead and showcase to you guys. So we do apologize for that. But in all fairness, it is an incredible build. It is a unique build at that, and a unique drop that was done here by the crew at Reklez. So we want to go ahead and give it justice by showcasing it to you guys and showing you how this build came about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and move forward with the videos that we do have. Thank you. Due to the uniqueness of this drop, we were able to create a couple of new products to make this drop work properly. One of them was our notch that narrows the frame. As you see, this backing plate would have been hitting the frame there if the frame was not notched. Now this notch kit allows for the frame to be narrowed, allowing the backing plate to have plenty of clearance all the way around without any interference. So that's really important, really key to a good successful installation, is that you don't have any rubbing, any interference, any issues. And we were able to do that with our narrow notch. Now this is our what we call our wiggle links. Now they're pretty much unique in the sense that it actually has a couple of more bends that allow to clear the reverse lip wheels. This customer opted to use 28x12 reverse lip, so it's the maximum amount of lip that you can have on a wheel. So we needed extra bends to allow for that clearance. The to-do list is to go ahead and test fit, make sure that everything's working properly and that we have the clearances that we're looking for. You probably noticed on our earlier video that everything was just tacked in. So if we need to make any adjustments, this would be the perfect time. We're just test fitting everything, making sure that everything works the way we want it to. Now the wheels tuck in nicely. The customer opted to go a little bit lower. We're roughly about a 12-inch drop around here. So we did go lower to make it a 14 drop. This was the progress so far. We went ahead already and cleaned up the differential, rear end, what have you. And we already welded our bracket. This is our coilover bracket here. And these multiple points is points of adjustment. So that means you can go either up or down and adjust the coilovers. That's one of the good things about this coilover. Also, we're using Qa1. And you can pretty much use any brand with our kit, but we opted for Qa1. It does have adjustability on firmness and softness, which makes it really convenient for the customer. Just like a radio knob, you just turn it and that's it. You can make it either smoother or stiffer, depending on what application or what you're trying to do. So this is the rear end for our project. Now I'm gonna show you the kit on the vehicle. So this is our Wishbone mount, top mount here. These two guys. And this is pretty much the same thing that we use for our coilover kit and our air suspension kit. Everything welds up really nice, really clean, a lot of neat features. You see this guide here, how it follows the frame. So, you know, you're not gonna mess that up. Also, this plate here with this piece, and this piece already comes pre-welded. So you're just gonna be installing this piece, these two pieces, and this piece here. And as you see, that self guides. In other words, it has a mounting little point to the rear cross member. So it has a nice little mounting point. Also has our nice logo there. Real simple to install, guys. We're just showing you this because a lot of times we don't get a chance to show you this part of the install. We're cleaning it up. We're cleaning all the welds, trying to get everything ready for paint. And it's coming together really nice. So we're real happy how this is turning. And like I mentioned, we're cleaning up the frame. This is the pipe for that holds the fuel tank, gas tank, excuse me. And then we have what we call a little cap. In other words, a little piece that comes with it. All you do is weld it around so you don't have an exposed pipe. Looks really nice. This is the inside of our notch. Top plate with the top coilover mounts there. So real simple, real nice. Cleaning it inside and out. As you see, this is the inside of the frame. And we're cleaning that as well. So little details that nobody will really notice, but it just does for a nice, better result. It comes out way cleaner, a lot nicer. This is the bed using our Dimple die plates. So this is our rear tub there. And then Dimple dies, these guys here. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 per side. This plate is actually sold by itself, and you tack it all the way around. And then we had that smooth out to look real clean. Also getting ready for paint. We went ahead and seam sealed it, which is what you see here. Protect everything, nice tight seal. The customer has bed liner already. Not sure if he's gonna go ahead and paint it. I know he has some plans for the bed, but this is what we're doing so far with it. So we'll see how that turns out. Coming out real nice, real slick, real clean. In case y'all were wondering, yes, we did do a 2-piece drive shaft on this truck a while back. And yes, you will need a 2-piece drive shaft. We do have a separate video on that as well that goes into all the details when you need it and all that stuff. But real quickly going over it, being that this drop on this 4-door, we want to prevent it from hitting our cross member up here. So you will need the 2-piece drive shaft. Like I said, there is a video on all the details and information on how that gets broken down as to why you need it, benefits, and all that good stuff. So make sure y'all check that out as well. After a couple of coats of paint, we went ahead and reassembled the gas tank, connected our coilovers. We went ahead and put new brake lines as well. Since we narrowed the rear end, the factory brake lines were a little bit too long, so we went ahead and replaced that as well. The paint work came out really great. All the work that we put into cleaning the welds, the frame, making sure that everything looks nice and slick, turned out really nice. Now, early in the video, you probably saw a different Wishbone. That's the one we used for the mock-up. This is a Wishbone suspension kit that the customer had that already color matched and looks great. Color matched to the vehicle, of course, and came out really great. It's a little bit dark in the shop, so hopefully we can take a couple of shots of it in the sun and do it some justice. Everything looks really good. We started putting everything together, making sure that everything's working properly. You know, we wanted to do a clean, nice product for our customer. And this is the type of work that we like to do, something that looks clean, that's simple, and it's something that we're proud to showcase to you guys. With that being said, check out this inside view. So this is with the bed already on, and this is the inside of the Dimple dies. So you get to see the actual frame and the Dimple dies, how it looks from the inside. Now this is something that no one's ever going to be able to see. This is going to be covered by the wheel. But again, this is the type of detail work that we like to produce. This is the type of work that we like to put into our customers' vehicles. Again, it's something that nobody's going to ever see. It's going to be covered by the wheel. But just taking that little bit extra effort into what you're doing is something that really reflects in the entire build. So we just wanted to point that out to you guys. That way you can kind of see it. And it also came out as a really nice pick. Hopefully y'all agree. Just wanted to show you a quick picture of the firewall since we showed it on the video earlier. This is the firewall already done. As you can see, the firewall's already been cut, painted. And then this is our shroud, so it protects everything. So it doesn't look like a big hole is there. It also cleans it up, makes it look real nice and smooth. I would actually be able to identify the hole a little bit easier when I show you the front side where we did the Dimple dyed shrouds. Let me show you that next. Okay, so this is the front. This is what I was talking about, that big void out here in the front. So this is all needs to be covered up. I mean, it looks good, I guess, in a way. Everything's painted, everything's welded, everything looks nice. But just to take it a step further, just to give it that extra detail, we put what we call our front shroud. Now, normally it's just a blank piece of metal that looks really clean, really nice. But the customer opted to do Dimple dies because he wanted to match his bed. So let me show you how that looks next. Came out real clean. So this is how it looks now that we installed our front shroud with Dimple dies. So the customer wanted Dimple dies so it can match the bed. As y'all saw earlier in the video, we did Dimple dies on that. Now this cleans it up really nice. You get rid of all that ugliness of the void of looking at all those wires and all that stuff. This just gives it a lot more detail. It's just a little bit extra detailed pieces for it. The tire is going to mostly cover that, but when you turn, you'll be able to see that really nice detail that we added to the front.
Showing you underneath the hood has our relocation kit, beautiful battery bracket with our logo, and also hood strut kit, which he color matched. Looks real beautiful, real clean. We did our little intake, Corvette style, with little filters on each side. It's real nice. Relocation, of course, there's no way around that. Relocated the main computer, or fuse box, if you will, reservoir, battery, and then the top piece. These 2014 newer has these top piece. We move that over as well. So really nice, really clean. Looks really well. Nice and tight, clean looking. Need to have this truck detailed so it can look beautiful, but I want to show you guys what's going on with this build. Posted it on Instagram. Had really good feedback on it. A lot of questions, so we just want to make sure we have a video for you guys to see.
One of the questions that we get asked is, how do we do the 9-inch drop up front? What we used was our 4-inch tuck and turn control arms, 2-inch drop spindle. We also used a strut relocator that gave us 2 more inches, and then we used an adjustable strut to get the extra inch. You can still go lower as far as drop wise you can, but this being 28, we were limited with hitting the brake booster. So you will notice that you're not going to be able to do full turns, even though it does have our tuck and turn arms, which allows it to tuck big old 28. You're not able to do a full turn. And this is 28-inch by 10-inch wide. If it was 26-inch, not a problem at all. That's very easy to do. We've done it, several times in the past. And we also have our video with the tuck and turn arm on 26s being able to turn. Now, that's with all parts. That means we didn't modify the frame. We didn't drill any holes on the frame. We didn't do any of that stuff. This is 100% drop parts done right and was able to align. It was quite a battle to put it up on our alignment rack, but it definitely aligned. The wheels look straight. The truck drives great, and it also rides really smooth both front and back.
Okay guys, so this is the 914 drop on 28. We went ahead and finished this thing up. Looks really nice, really clean. Reverse lip for the back, 28 by 12 reverse lip, and 28 by 10s for the front intro wheels. Beautiful stance, looks really well. Has our tuck and turn arms. Firewall done, hood strut kit, front tubs, relocation kit, rear tubs, dimple dies. We did dimple dies in the rear tubs and also dimple dies in these front shrouds. Hopefully y'all can see it there. There they go. Truck's a little dirty, since y'all guys that have seen our videos know Houston is just non-stop rain all the time. Look at the lip in the back, reverse lip. Super cold today, but it's all right. I'm making it happen. Dimple dies on the rear tubs. He does not want dog house or notch cover, however you guys refer to it. Probably be doing something later on with the bed, so he wants to keep those options open for the moment. Wishbone suspension right in here, color match to the truck, and then we have Qa1 coilovers, adjustable coilovers for a smooth ride. A lot of work done to this truck to make it work like this. A lot of time, and I'll be honest with you, it wasn't cheap at all, but definitely can make this dream happen for this customer. What I mentioned was the tire size. So the tire size is 275, 25, 28. Really low profile tire. And then for the back, I believe he's running the same size for the back, probably a little bit bigger. He's running the 295, 25, 28. Just a tad bit bigger for the back. Came out real clean, really nice.